Hello again YouTube, I'm back with another review, and this time we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys The Walking Dead Comic Series 5 Shane. And this is once again one of my favorite figures. I think it might be a number 2 favorite of all time, I don't know. Definitely somewhere at the top. Anyway, let's take a look at the accessories first. Here's a display base. Comes apart, but be really careful. The stick is quite flimsy. Some blood on it. The base, which you can actually attach to the other bases which come with the other figures in this series. Got some green and brown, some rocks. And then the severed head. Now I forgot this guy's name. Was it Marco? I'm not sure. Looks all pale, his eyes are zombified. See where he got his head cut off. And you really want to be careful when putting this on there. Next up, we'll take a look at Shane's shotgun. Very nice and clean paint job. I like how the brown contrasts with the black. He also comes with a pistol. I think this is a Beretta, but it's not as a good looking pistol as some of the other figures have. It's got way too much of a shine to it. The mold seems dirty, unless they try to make it look like a dirty gun that was buried with Shane. And speaking of buried Shane, here is a zombie head. So the camera focuses enough. It's really nicely detailed. These swap out quite easy, I'll show you in a bit. And here's Shane, alive and well. Now, first thing I noticed was his head is kinda small. It's even smaller than Comic Series 3 Rick's head. It's got police on his hat. Also, for the customizers out there, if you heat his head up enough, you can just pop off his hat. Thought I'd let you know. It's got a nice black wash. Quite shiny though. The logo of the police department is actually sculpted, so it's not just a paint job on it. They even sculpted the threads on his boots. It's got a working holster. Sometimes this thing stays in, sometimes it doesn't. This time it doesn't seem to want to stay in. Maybe just for a moment. This guy really looks awesome. I really love it that they based him on, well, it's not like they had much of a choice, that they based him on Tony Moore's artwork. I'm really loving this figure. He even sculpted a tear in his back pocket. Anyway, let's move on to the articulation. His head goes only slightly down, slightly up, turns around, and quite a nice pivot. And you can swap his head out quite easy. But this head, you never know when it's actually in there. It doesn't seem to make that pop sound. The only shame is that, well, his neck and hands are clearly still alive human and not zombie human. But anyway, let's continue the articulation. His arms only go up this far. That's it. His arms also rotate. His elbows only about this far on the left and this far on the right. His wrists rotate, and the hinge. He has a waist twist, but mine was really stuck, so I had to heat him up first. It doesn't move that much anyway. Does the splits. Next move forward, back, and his right leg goes this far at the knee. His left leg only this far. His feet, both of them, go slightly down, up, turn around, so maybe a slight pivot, and that's about it. So articulation wise, he's good. He's not as good as some other figures, but he's good enough. But sculpt wise, this figure is awesome, totally awesome. I highly recommend him, and I do have plans for him because I want to make a issue number 6 Rick Grimes out of this figure. So whenever that's finished, I'll probably make a video on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.